You hear that sound?
That is the forest of Carnan, and not our concern. Talion. We need to build our army.
Yes. There. That encampment is full of warriors.
Our warriors.
We should remain undetected until we have tilted the odds in our favor. Our greatest assets are the power of the ring and stealth. If possible, we should remain undetected until we have tilted the odds in our favor.
Quite as good.
These archers will be more than just our weapons. They will be our eyes. The ring will give us an army, and then it will give us Mordor.
You heard the news about Minas Ithil, right? We're not gonna let the Witch King's boys have all the fun! Plenty more seas like Minas Ithil to conquer. Get your drills right, or you'll miss out on the whole stinking war! Plenty more seas like Minas Ithil to conquer. Get your drills...
Strong as these warriors are, they cannot resist my ring.
You heard the news about Minas Ithil, right? We're not gonna let the Witch King's boys have all the fun! Wait, what was that? Train hard, you'll fight hard. And then maybe you can conquer a Gondorian city too. Huh? You blobs better listen. I'm trying to teach you something here. A skill you'll need when you get to Sacking City.
A fine addition to our army.
Put your backs into it, you maggot. You'll not be conquering the rest of Gondor with a weak arm. Plenty more seas like Minas Ithil to conquer. Did you hear? Get your drills right, or you'll miss out on the whole stinking war. First, it'll be the blade.
Already our army consumes that of the Dark Lord.
You globs better listen. I'm trying to teach you something here. A skill you'll need when you get to sacking cities. Put your backs into it, you maggot. You'll not be conquering the rest of Gondor with a weak arm. Train hard, you'll fight hard. And then maybe you can conquer a Gondorian city too. You globs better listen.
Let us test our warriors.
Just my luck. Have you gone mad? Inside! Die! We're on the same side, you idiots! Stop and fight me! I can cry, walk out! Help me! Glory to the bright Lord!
A promising start, but this is only the beginning. We require more warriors, stronger warriors. We will also require commanders, exceptional orcs who can do more than simply serve as fodder.
But what of this forest? It calls to us.
We must not be distracted. Building our army is paramount.
You know what we're going to find here, don't you?
As much as anyone can know.
Talking rats. That's just what Mordor needs.
Go! Go! It haunts us!
What creature haunts this forest?
Oh, Kanan is no creature. She is nature itself.
She calls us.
Talion, we must move with great caution.
Ending and me. Get back here! Who? Finish the job! Ah, not you! Have some mercy, Ranger! She's picking us off, one by one!
That beasts come hundreds strong.
Get out here and show yourself!
Pit to peak, enslaved are rivers and trees.
No!
I take it this is the work of Khan.
This is the forest of Kanan, and she will protect it with the full power of nature.
This forest is possessed by death as much as life.
The two are bound together. That is Kanan.
What are the orcs doing here?
They are doing Sauron's work.
What is she? The cows? The ghouls? She's all of it.
Feed, you will feed 1,000 mouths.
Why do these beasts not attack us?
They hear her song. They are part of her as she is part of them. Yet they will defend. She is watching us.
No. She's drawing us in. This Kanan has been busy. Where are you?
Cut me loose, Talk. We'll fight our way out and then settle our differences. In here, we're just food. I found it! The tree! She's the tree!
Spirit of Karnan is tree and beast, fang and claw, root and spear.
Well, that wasn't there before.
Changed and unlike this fleshling. Where is your rot? Your buddings? Do you grow? Do you wither? No. No, no. A lifeless beast are you, but no. For you die and die. Not lifeless, but deathless. A flesh-haunted thing.
Talia, we cannot defeat her.
What would you suggest I do?
Throw down your sword and kneel.
I will not kneel to this thing.
Bring you to rot and ruin, will beasts of Mordor. Tooth and claw will cure.
Keeper of the Wild! Conan!
Who do you call to? This is also nature.
In all its fury,
Can you tell it to stop?
one does not reason with the wind.
Die alone, we. Nature's tomb, spanning sky and sea. We all die together. Fire to forest, fire to trees. Your ash will feed. We burn with you, and return will we.
Well, it seems this Karnan isn't as powerful.
Unleashed to rise and rise again. In a hole go you.
What have we unleashed?
The cry of the forests. The scream of the rivers.
Great spirit of Karna.
Cease all cry and clamor. You have woken Torgorot, cracked and creviced until now. I opened the Dark Lord. He stokes its flames. Forges cage like kindling for shattering fire to come. Burn you, burn we. A fire for all it will be.
What have we awoken?
Undead! Ringmaker, your forge sings. A crack across the land. Fire woken by a cold metal ring.
We hear your call. Allow us to help.
Yes, you will. You. A deathless beast. You. A flesh-haunted thing.
We will find Tor Goroth.
Go now. Your Balrog waits. He rises in doom shadow. Fight till death and rise again, you will fight. Soon and soon. Death will defeat undead.
It seems this ring has woken more than Sauron.
Yes, we must go to Gorgoroth and deal with this Balrog.
Orcs fight each other endlessly to climb the hierarchy.
Then we shall find the ones who rise to the top. They are who we want in our army.
Mordor has no shortage of seasoned warriors.
From them, we will build our army. Nurn is overrun with orcs, perfect for our purpose.
What became of them? The people.
I've had enough of your mouth, Bruise. So now I'm gonna kill you. For all these orcs to see.
Always said you were an optimist. Know what that is, mate? It's about sizing up a situation that's bloody impossible and saying, yeah, all right, I'll have a go. I'm exactly the same way.
I like him.
Yeah, come on then. never can have too many heads.
Bruise.
Ripper moves, Ranger. We survive longer, if I'm honest. Oh, that was nasty. Oi! Reckon you're going to skewer me? Ah, that little sword's good for a tickle, maybe. But you're gonna need more than that to take me down. You want to go for a ride, do you? I'll give you a ride. That hurt him more than me. Hang on! How to do that? I hate you! I reckon he's getting up. Stop it! Get off! When I get my hands on you, I'm gonna rip you apart! Lousy trap! Get up and face me, coward! Stop climbing on me! What are you doing? Get up! You'll regret this, Todd. When I get my hands on you, I'm gonna rip you apart. Get off me, you lousy trap! Stop it! Get off!
for me. You serve the bright Lord now.
Bright Lord, Dark Lord. Same thing, really. End result's me ripping spines out, which I like to do anyway, so either way's a win.
A fine addition to our army.
Name's Bruce. From here on out, I will be your shadow. No one gets to you without my say-so.
Don't worry about my enemies. They will all follow eventually.
You want to plant your flag in Mordor, you'll need to do it deep. There's a fortress nearby. They say it's ruled by a two-headed troll big as a mountain. Deadly smart, which, I guess he'd have to be given the two heads. You take him down, you'll send a message to Sauron, and get yourself some nice new digs as part of the bargain.
I'm not going to do this alone. Gather your troops.
Will do. Oh, just make sure you let me pop his heads off, won't ya?
Weakening enemy power is important. But what is most crucial for conquest is strengthening our own forces.
How you going, Bright Lord? Well, see you're expanding already. Beauty. You know what you should do? Is make that bloke your bodyguard. Anyone looking to carve his way across Mordor needs a guard or two. I mean, I don't. I mean, obviously. If it ever got to the point where I needed a hand on the battlefield, I'd cut my own throat. But you should have some added muscle. No shame in it. All right, boss. Got yourself another hanger-on, have ya? You'll have a proper army in no time. But you gotta remember, an army needs orders to follow. And I'll tell you what's always a popular one. Murder. Command that new follower of yours to gut some bugger you don't like, and that'll free you up to gut somebody else at the same time. And remember to keep the target's weaknesses in mind. If he's terrified of fire, there's nothing funnier than sending someone to clobber him with a fire weapon. Oh, that's proper music, that is.
The Nazgul have surely tracked us here.
They will find more than they bargained for.
All I'm saying is it brings it up right to it. It's not a will guy. You can barely...
Clean wounds, and they never unsheathe their weapons. This looks like Eltariel's work.
Well, she is indiscriminate. By the look of it, some of these would have made good followers.
We must find her before she eliminates all our potential recruits. Though if she did, we'd have little need of an army.
If you were looking for ring wraiths, you're too late. But before I engaged him, he was speaking to an orc who was different than the others.
There are worms nearby. Perhaps they can tell us what is going on.
If we take them alive.
You don't decide whom I let live, Ringmaker. You'd both do well to remember that. Your war is over.
I smell something!
I'll stick to killing them.
What I want, I'm gonna cut it off!
The Nazgul have dealings with special orcs. What are they?
They're called the Chosen! I don't know what they're chosen for! Spotted him! Whatever's out there, I'll find it! Stop moving! Higher! Hold it! Rubbish fire. Yeah, you gotta use fire. Snakes are like men that way. Burn them good.
Fight ends.
Stand command!
What is the purpose of the Chosen?
Secure the hide here! It's something to do with the Seeing Stone! That's all I know! Righty traitor! Scream for me! And I'll bury you!
What have the Hydia revealed?
Only the Shriekers know! The Chosen kill anyone else who gets close! Stop moving! Taste my blade!
The Chosen, where do they come from?
The Shriekers make them in some kind of ritual. All very secret. I don't know where.
So long as the Witch King has the Palantir, any towers the Chosen hold will be his eyes.
Then we must blind them.
It's gone all blurry. We should throw all the metaphors to the tanks. She is then.
The ritual to create the Chosen, where is it performed?
No one knows. When a captain's selected, the Shriekers send a worm to tell him where to go.
We must tell Eltariel what we know.
This need not concern her. We have our mission and she has hers.
Her mission is the destruction of the enemy that tracks us. The more information we share, the better.
More like two fights a drunk.
coming?
The Witch King is using the Hydir to track the ring.
They extend the Palantir's reach. Orcs called the Chosen guard them.
And the enemy may hold the Palantir, but the Hydir themselves are vulnerable.
So, we know their design.
And now we dismantle it.
Right, Lord. That bloke you recruited is a sneaky bastard. He'd make a top backstabber. What you want to do is to make him bodyguard to a war chief, so you can, well, stab him in the back. Of course, no war chief's gonna take on a bodyguard unless he's proved himself, and the place to do that is in the fight pits. How does surviving a few rounds make it trustworthy? No idea, but it's a bloody good laugh. And you'd be a drongo to trust an orc anyway, so it all works out. Go on, have a go.
The Witch King attempts to regain what was lost.
He will succeed only in losing more.
You somewhere!
Your fight is folly, Ranger. You accomplish nothing. The Hydir belong to the Witch King. He tracks you, and soon he will dominate you.
Hurry! They must not reclaim the Hydir.
They will not. A Caragor would help us cover ground more quickly. Once we have retaken these towers, we should find Eltaria. She must know what is wrong.
She could be watching us right now.
Man-filth! I will reclaim this Hydir, for I am chosen! I serve the Witch King, just as you shall.
Koth.
Twice the rain! You'll get worse from me! You're dead! Die, worm! You're slow as a slag! Feel that torque! One!
Have you thought about why Eltariel was selected to be Galadriel's blade?
I can't presume to know what is in an elf's mind. Surely this Galadriel would seem the best.
I don't question whether she is the best. Only whether she is the first.
I've seen it! Did you say
Those who trespass will suffer. The Witch King demands it. As he demands, I reclaim this tower! Booth.
Please stand blood on the tar! Try that one again!
These chosen are tenacious indeed. The Nazgul are wise to create such powerful servants.
However powerful the Chosen may be, the ritual to create them is where they will be weakest.
Indeed. When the final tower is ours, we should turn our attention to finding the ritual's location.
Did you hear?
Reach the top of this tower! This idea belongs to the Witch King!
Bolg.
And so do you, Ranger.
Up on the wall! It's the tar! There, he came back! Go on then, get it!
He's above us!
Now he's breathing a bit!
Be quick, lads! You cannot resist. He'll burn you! You won't take fire!
Good hit! Now kill him!
You were!
He's bug out! Talk is stoking about! Get around his weapon!
Stay away! He's chopping off heads!
It is folly to resist.
With each tower we reclaim, the Witch King's vision diminishes.
We will rob the Witch King of more than his vision. Our army is ready.
Then it is time to take the fortress of Nurn.
I think it's time. This two-headed overlord.
Tagis! Slanzimiko! My black speech is a little rusty. Actually, I don't know a single word. Language is a pain in the ass, but to hazard a guess, he said we're all gonna die horribly. Yeah, my kind of black.
I will handle the Overlord. You focus on the defenders.
Define focus.
Let me bleed out now! About time! They came from nowhere! Hit him hard! Forward! More north for orcs! Hold back! You two no mercy! God, we take We need to press on to the courtyard.
Ripper gear this lot has. Maybe I'll pick up a sword for myself. I could use a new toothpick.
Pick your teeth later. Right now, we need to take the fort.
Righto, boss. I'll chew my way right through it.
Don't let up!
Onward to glory! Push forward! Bring it!
Ur Hakon.
Push hard now!
fancy this fort capturing business? And once this one's yours, you'll need a new overlord. I'd like to throw my hat in that ring.
What have I unleashed?
His potential is nearly unlimited.
Righto. Now I'll snuff the overlord for you.
Killing the Overlord will send a message throughout this region. That message comes from me.
This fort belongs to the Bright Lord now! Uh-huh. Can't hear anything in this. I thought I recognized that voice.
Ratbag?
So much to catch up on. Where do I start?
How about your death?
What? You mean getting hit by the hammer? There's a headache at most. I mean, you want to kill an Uruk, you gotta take the head clean off. Does the job every time. Well, most of the time, I think. I don't know. Never really been sure about that.
Oh, I'm quite sure it's all the time. Allow me to demonstrate.
Bruce. Welcome. The man is a friend. The Olog, watch him. Make sure he don't do anything suspicious, like, you know, kill me.
How did you end up here?
Well, I was captured by some slavers, actually. They weren't all slavers. Two were cannibals, one was a necromancer. Fun bunch. They captured this Olog. Oh, he was in rough shape. We were cage mates until I sprung us out of there. Olog jumps out, arms go a-flying, and then here we are, the best of friends.
Muranam Kirinu Rachanuk.
Oh, right. I should tell him about the fort thing. Thank you for that. It's kind of a long story. Ranger killed the old overlord, now it's ours.
Ranger?
Oh, yeah, I named him after you.
I'm honored.
Well, it's been nice catching up and all, but Bright Lord and me just came by to tell you that the fort's ours now.
Right, Lord. Well, you are welcome to it, Right, Lord. Me and Ranger are done with the Overlord game. It's a right pain. You gotta feed your followers, train your followers, make sure you don't get killed by your followers. Yeah, it's a right bother.
Ooh, well, your worries are over, because now I'm Overlord.
No. No, not you. Anybody but you. Whatever you need, Ranger. Me and Ranger have got you covered. Wait, Ranger. It's a little confusing, isn't it? But the point is, Bruce cannot be Overlord.
Zupakin. I'm not working for these two, I'll tell you that right now.
That works out perfectly, because we got no current openings for half-wits.
These squabbling fools. They have their uses. You must choose our overlord with care.
Maybe
You read my mind.
I am a mighty, vicious, what? Olog's friend.
There is a new power in Mordor! You! In the days ahead, we will fight other battles and claim other fortresses! But starting today, Mordor belongs to you! Mordor belongs to the Bright Lord!
have a foothold in Mordor.
We should upgrade our defenses before Sauron attempts to reclaim what he has lost.
And there are more fortresses to conquer, and the Palantir is back in Minas Morgul. We must choose our next move carefully.
Almost forgot to tell you one last thing. Now that you have my fort, it will eventually come under attack, which you already know since you attacked it once yourself. Nicely done, by the way. The thing is, you don't always need to be on the defense. You have scouts who can sniff out enemy forts, so you can go on the attack yourself. You know what they say, the best offense is a good offense. And don't worry about running low on orcs. If you ever need new recruits, you go talk to a glob they call the Headhunter. He'll sort you out. Oh, Shrock! I forgot to fill Ranger's feeding bowl before I left. He's gonna be cranky if I don't get back. I'm coming, Ranger!
Ah, the fight pits. You know, this is more than just a place to pop some orcs' heads off, although that is something I cannot recommend enough. But the fight pits are where you can test your followers, see what happens when they have a go at some other geezer. They're always bringing in tough orcs to fight, and if your fella survives, he'll be stronger for the experience. If he snuffs it, well, the one who done him in has what it takes, so there's a potential new recruit. And however it shakes out, your boys will love watching the show. Nothing boosts morale up like bodies going down.
Turn on your own blood. What kind of orc are you? Betrayers!
See? Wasn't that a good time? Grog was drunk, laughs were had, blood was shed, and Grog was drunk. Ah, there's no fight like a pit fight.